let's return to the comedian turned TV media mogul, Byron Allen, because his latest takeover attempt is a massive one, Ed. $14 billion is offering for Paramount in a text. The media mogul made basically that offer for voting shares of the company at a 50% premium to recent trading, according to sources. Now, when you include existing debt of Paramount, total value of the deal, $30 billion. Here with more is US media analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, Geetha Ranganathan. And, I mean, ultimately, do you think this is a realistic deal? Byron Allen is known for making, well, waves in media landscape and headlines, but is this a realistic deal that he could follow through with?
It's definitely a solid deal, Caroline. I mean, the premiums are solid, and this is really the first full cash bid that Paramount has received for all of the company. Having said that, though, I mean, you're absolutely right. Byron Allen has kind of been in the thick of all of the media conversations, right? He's been making bids all over the place, whether it was for, Disney's linear assets, whether it was for BET, TV stations from Scripps. So I think it's still, the market at least, I think, views this as pretty much a long shot. Just kind of given that, there is a huge amount of debt, as you pointed out, over $15 billion. Paramount is one of the most levered companies in the media world, over 5 times. And financing is definitely going to be a problem, especially in the current market environment.
Geetha, I want to do the math. You're right, $15.6 billion on the debt side. The offer is $14 billion. Paramount's current market capitalization is $9.95 billion. But I guess what I don't understand is, like, where's Byron getting this number from? Where is the value? Forget the kind of risk on the debt side, but what is it that Paramount offers? All can be fixed.
Paramount actually offers a lot. I mean, it is a very compelling collection of assets. One could argue that, yes, they do have a very heavy exposure to TV networks, linear networks like the CBS broadcast network, like Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, which are all in secular decline. And remember, I mean, advertising every quarter, if you look at TV advertising, it's down about 10-15%. Affiliate fees, again, down because of cord cutting. Almost, 8 to 9 to 10% of cord cutting is what we're seeing quarter in and quarter out. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tough landscape. But having said that, I mean, the linear networks still throw out a decent amount of cash. But I think more importantly, is really the content assets. Paramount has an absolutely formidable content production arm, whether it is the film studio or the television studio. And that is really what a lot of the other suitors, I'm not necessarily sure whether Byron Allen is looking at the studio itself, but we know that, Skydance Media, backed by David Ellison, has been very interested in Paramount and kind of combining it with Skydance, as well as Apollo, and of course, Warner Brothers Discovery as well.
Nickelodeon, blast from the past. When I was a kid, Rugrats, Wild Thornberrys, that was my jam. And if you know what I'm talking about on social media, at me. I don't care. No shame there. US media analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence, Geetha Ranganathan.